Alrighty, we just are pulling up to Sicily again. I was just looking on the map and I found an arch that is right off the coast, so we're gonna go check it out, see if we can see it from the boat. So, Sicily is so cool. We had so much fun last night walking around. It's amazing. Anyway, today, Gina and Ruby are taking off. We're so sad about for a few days, but we're celebrating Emerson's birthday. Wrong guy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Emer. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Birthday boy. It's your birthday. Oh, well, pretend. So we're going on a big passage, and Gina and Ruby,
we've opted out.
We're backtracking what we've almost all of it. We've pretty much done, and so we're gonna be gone for 4 days on it to get the boat ready to leave for a couple of months. And so they've decided to go to Paris and go to Disney up there. So it'll be fun, but we'll miss them lots. So Emerson's birthday's in a couple of days, but we decided to celebrate it today while we're all together. Happy birthday, dear Emerson. Happy birthday to you. Oh, that's horrible.
What is happening?
Oh no!
Oh, I smoked one.
I wish I got
So now it's favorite things why I love Emerson. I love Emerson because he's the cutest little guy. He is always looking for this wonderful adventure anywhere he goes, and it excites me to find adventure in so many different things. One of the things is geocaching lately, and he catches little teeny fish and big fish, right?
Yeah.
Off the back of the boat all the time. It's like a nightly occurrence, so it's fun to see him do that. Ruby?
I love Emerson because he is so fun to play with, and he always likes to play tag with me at parks and big fields and stuff, and he's just so fun to play with.
Zachary?
I love Emerson because he's adventurous, and you took mine, and a fun kid to be around.
Yeah, agreed.
And you're cute, and you just can't help but be around you.
Yeah. I love Emerson because he's fun to ride the one wheel with. Yeah.
Good little one-wheel buddy.
Yeah.
What about you, Emma? Why do you love Emerson?
He's fast.
He's fast. What else?
He's fun to play tag with all the time. He's really good at swimming.
Yeah,
That's true.
I love it.
Floats right on the water.
Mama?
I love Emerson for many, many reasons. He has a really great sense of humor. He can really make me laugh hard. And he's so grateful. He's always the first to notice when somebody's going out of their way to do something for him, and he will always say thank you. And I love that. It doesn't matter what we're doing. He's always the first to jump in and say thank you.
We love you, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Saying goodbye to Mommy and Ruby. We're so sad. Where are you going, Rubes?
To Disneyland Paris.
Yeah! Alright, so Ruby and Gina they're gonzo. So we're hungry, we're starving children without my wonderful wife. We love you, Gina. So anyway, we booked a food tour for tonight, and so we wouldn't starve. And it's so awesome. We've done these in a few other cities, and it's always so cool to be able to explore with a local, and to be able to find so many awesome little treats and different types of food. So if you go anywhere abroad, I guess, I totally recommend finding a food tour, as they're everywhere we've been, they've been fabulous. So how's the intestines? Zach?
It's very good.
It's good with lime on it. Owen? We're gonna call this section When Mom's Gone.
Yeah.
So the other night, after we went to see Stromboli, and we went around with a water taxi. Anyway, we pull up to the boat, and this guy is like flying towards the back of our boat on our water taxi. And I was like, man, surely he knows what he's doing. And he just slammed into the back of our sugar scoop and put a big old crack in it. It didn't go all the way through, but the gel coat, there's a big old crack on the gel coat. So I didn't even say a word because I so hacked off, and I get off his boat, and I just go sit down, and I was just thinking, like, processing how I'm going to deal with this guy. And my lovely wife, she's such a good person. She looks at me and she says, "Where's the money? We need to pay him." And anyway, so we paid him. And away he went, and it was the happiest day of his life that he didn't have to pay to fix our boat. Anyway, it's really cool to be able to take a step back and realize, yes, it's gonna cost. I'm gonna get the bill here in just a minute, probably a couple $100 to get it fixed, but it's the principle of someone as good as Gina. It's amazing how she can look past people's flaws and find peace with pretty much any situation. So anyway, she taught me a very good lesson that night. So we just got it fixed. So glad. The guy that came and fixed it was so awesome. He didn't speak English. I didn't speak Italian, but happy we got it fixed. So we are going to the beach. We're gonna stop by somewhere and hopefully find a suit. Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
We talked to these guys over here about rowing. And hopefully, well, said later tonight at 4 p.m. we'll be able to go rowing. They'll take us out, so we're super pumped about that. Rowing business, not so easy. It's hard to, especially with 4 yahoos, to keep at the same pattern. Right, Zach? That's right. Hard enough by yourself.
Bad enough by yourself, and then we're all 4 doing it.
Okay, I've been to everywhere. I've been here. I've been to the port that we're staying in, financial, Coast Guard, and nobody knows what I'm supposed to do with my documents. I'm supposed to check out and give them to someone for some reason, even though we're going into another Schengen country. So this is a bit of documentation saying I tried. Okay, we just took off. We're heading to Gibraltar. Well, right in there. We'll be in Spain actually, but it's right on the other side of the border of Gibraltar. So we took off. It should take about 5 days, and we should have good wind, and it should be downwind most of the time. It's not right now. Hence our wet windshield. But anyway, it should be downwind. It should be awesome, hopefully. But yeah, we just took off from Sicily. So our wind's dying quite a bit. So we're gonna put up the Spinnaker and probably have to jive halfway through the night, probably about midnight or 1 o'clock, and we should be cruising all night long. It's fun. We turned on the motors when we first started just to get out of the harbor, and then been sailing. We're like at 6 hours now, so it's been a beautiful day. Alrighty, we just got the Spinnaker up. So pretty, beautiful night. We only have like 6 knots of wind now. It's just after midnight. It's about 12:20, and we are making good way. It's the seas are finally starting to calm down, so it's a pretty pleasant night. A little noisy because we still do have a bit of swell, but anyway. We should be able to sail through the night and be able to have a fabulous day starting tomorrow. We'll be downwind sailing almost the whole 800 miles the rest of the way, so it should be fun. So pretty. It's like 6:30 a.m. We had the motor for about 2.5, 3 hours. I guess it was about 4 hours last night, and now we're sailing again, and from here on out for the next about 800 miles, we should be able to sail the rest of the way. So looking forward to a beautiful day.
That's so cool!
Look at that thing. Let me see it. Hold that thing up. Good thing you got 4 more days of sailing, huh?
Yep. Set it all up.
That's very back.
Yeah.
We just saw a whale. I shouldn't say we saw the actual whale, but we saw it spout. It keeps flowing about probably 200 yards out, so way cool. Let's see, Ems. Happy birthday!
Bye.
Woo!
Is it cold?
In the middle of nowhere. Here's where we're at. Sardinia, Italy. Yeah, MJ! Woo! So we got I'm embarrassed to even share this. Last night we were fishing and we were changing sails, and so the boat was pretty much stopped. Somehow, some way, I don't know if we started going backwards a little bit, but the lines all got caught, and we had one of them get caught underneath around the sail drive on the starboard side, and I could see it with the GoPro. We spent like an hour trying to deal with it, but could see it on the GoPro, so we just didn't run that motor last night at all. And then this morning, all of a sudden I looked out and it was off, or the line had been cut, and then anyway, we could see the hook was still on there, but then we stopped and went swimming for a bit to look at it, and all the lines off, the hooks off, so that was a very lucky save, and it could have cost a few $1,000s to get the boat pulled out to redo the seals on the sail drive. So we're glad that didn't happen. So a little stressful. Do a flip. Look at that. Flying. doing, Zach?
Wide awake.
You having
Woke
fun?
up every 10 minutes throughout the night,
Thought he was gonna
fearing
die.
for my life, thought I was gonna die. But here we are, enjoying the beautiful weather.
This guy's so annoying. I'll be sitting sailing, and all of a sudden he wakes up. He knows he's gonna die because he's been sleeping out here. Poor guy. We found Algeria. We're like about 30 miles off the coast of Algeria. Kind of exciting. Pretty wild. Through here, there's shipping containers, container ships, and oil rigs, and all kinds of stuff. We've done 160 miles today, and we'll probably, I don't know, probably 210, 220 is what I'm guessing, over 20, from 12 to 12. So, pretty wild. Been cruising. Alrighty, we just got to halfway. Woo! Having a movie in celebration. What movie are you watching? Anyway, so our average speed's 7.2. God, the first day just killed us. We went so slow. So it's nice to finally, we're moving along. Today, anyway, we're going almost 9.5 knots right now, so hopefully we get about 150, 60 miles in today, and same tomorrow, and then we'll get there. This area is a bit scary. We're entering the Gibraltar Strait, and there are so many huge ships all over the place, a bit like Frogger, but we're the frog, right?
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's very scary. Had to call a couple to make sure they see us, but anyway, it's been lots of fun. Wow, things we we don't record the wild crap that happens, but holy crap. So we have like let's see, 25 knots of wind, and so we're on the border of even being able to, well, we're going so far downwind we're okay, but we had to jibe with our Spinnaker. Anyway, one of the lines got caught, and one of our lines got caught just like the line is now. It got caught underneath, and oh my gosh, the Spinnaker spun around the Genoa like 10 times, and anyway, it took us probably 10-15 minutes just going back and forth. We got it. Pretty nuts. Just a few minutes ago we were going about 11, 12 knots, and because of the waves, all of a sudden we're going like 18 knots because we keep surfing down the waves. But in general, we're going up to about 14 knots, but it's pretty exciting. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning. We have 9 knots of wind. We're going about 6.6 straight. Well, we are, oh my gosh, 138 degrees is our angle. But anyway, we got some thunderstorms, so it's a little worrisome. That's something that we just haven't dealt a whole lot with. And so it puts us on edge like crazy to see, but off in the distance, we're right on the edge of it. So anyway, we are about 320 miles away from Gibraltar, so we have pretty light winds for the next day and a half, 2 days, so we'll see. Hopefully we can sail a lot of it, but we'll see. It's been a beautiful evening though. All right, we're aboard. No wind. We have about 28 hours left of motoring, and so we thought we'd mess around for a few minutes. So we're putting in the foil board and pull it behind the boat for a bit. So hopefully it works. So we shall see. We have the sea bob just in case we need help.
About to show you one of the things I have never in my life shown another human being. You must swear you will not tell anyone. Here it goes. So, you walk in, it's the bathroom, right? Oh, somebody left this open. And then this is a mirror. It was perfect. This